Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Yet again, another video, another day, another dollar. The beard's coming out a little bit now. Haven't been bothered to shave. It's kind of the same length as the hair, so I might get a trim tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe I'll keep the beard faded in. Who cares? That's not why we're here talking today. The quote of the day, because I haven't done a quote of the day in a while. I've kind of just been speaking about different topics, and right now I don't feel like there's anything necessary for me to speak about really. So I'm just going to go back to my sayings and see if I find something. I say that obviously I did find something before I started the video, so I had a bit of preparation. The quote is, or the saying is, a warrior accepts that his enemies are there to test his valor, his persistence, his ability to make decisions. They force him to fight for his dreams. Now, what I like about that is the idea that even your enemies, yet again, this is going back to the idea and the mindset of optimism, okay? It's a twist on how enemies could influence your life. So you could obviously, sorry about the nip slip there, but usually you may have an encounter. When I say enemy, it's not good to view everyone as an enemy, but there will be people that maybe are malicious, and obviously we can all agree it's a reflection of themselves upon you. But still, while they have this malicious intent and while they do inflict that upon you, you can use that as motivation or just to understand how you reacted. Like how, they're going to try and test you, your persistence, your valor. Like, how did you respond to that? Could you do better next time? Did they rattle you? Like, just think about these things and take a lesson from it. Remind yourself, this is life. It's fun. It's a game. Okay, what did they do? What did they say? Did it rattle you? Is it still rattling you? How are you letting someone like that control you? Understand that and realize, write it down. I had something the other day where I thought there was a job offer. I went on this interview and it turns out this guy was just trying to get me on a course. So I said to him, look, mate, I'm not bothered. And then he started coming in at me like, he said, no, you need to be in this course. You're shit at your job. You're shit. I was like, bro, I'm doing the training. I'm not going to say I'm perfect. Do you know what I mean? I'm real with myself. I don't think he was, because he was getting very butthurt at the fact that I didn't want to go ahead with it. It was like the weirdest objection handle I've ever seen someone do. They just started going in at me. But anyway, that got me rattled a bit because he's just going at me. And I was like, well, hang on. It's just a reflection of himself. At the end of the day, he's annoyed that he couldn't close me. And he resorted to trying to intimidate me and bully me into buying. And at the end of it, that doesn't even matter. Like, the reason he did it, it's good to understand because it shows that it's a reflection of themselves. But in reality, what did it teach me? It made me realize, how did I stand my ground? Like, did I fall victim to what he was saying? I was in two minds. I looked back at the video because it was recorded of how it happened, and I was wondering, should I have been more hostile? Because I'm a big believer, I don't think it's necessary. Right? Like, I was just saying, look, man, I appreciate your time. I told you before I wasn't on this call for this reason. And obviously he was getting hostile to me. And there's always part of me that's like, well, should I just, I want to put him in his fucking place. Like, who is this guy fucking talking to me like that? But at the same time, I think the best way is probably composure. And what I'll do next time is just sit quietly, acknowledge it, and just really say, look, man, I don't even know. I guess maybe I should fucking know, right? But like, I wouldn't react and try and maybe justify it. I'd just be like, look, man, well, this call is pointless. I told you this isn't going to happen. Blah, blah, blah. He's rattling me. And just stay composed. That's what I would do next time. So anyway, I've gone on a tangent about myself. Relating it back to the actual point, it's so you guys understand when people, when altercations, conflict, when that comes up and arises in your life, how do you respond to it? Don't just get annoyed that conflict did happen, but see it as a point of persisting through the conflict and seeing that's just a test in life. They're just testing you, right? You have such a big mission, a big purpose. Every movie you've watched as a kid, these main characters, they go on a big journey and it's not easy. Why do you think yours is going to be easy? You're a big character, you're going to have great success, so they're going to test you. Just see it as part of the journey. That was fun, right? You had a little test. That means you're important. Fuck it. Okay? So yeah, take that. Maybe use that as an outlook on life. You're going to get tested. You're going to get tested by people. It doesn't mean life's over. All it means is this is the time to learn. How did you react? How would you react in the future? Did it uncover any truths about yourself that you weren't happy with? And yeah, there you go. Very simple, but just view yourself as a fucking goat, mate. Come on. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, I think that's everything for me to say. The laptop is on charge. That's why I'm in the bedspread position. Charging thing over there. Nothing more for me to say, so I'm gonna leave it at that. It's coming up to the 5-minute timer. Hopefully that made sense, and if not, so be it. Enjoy life, guys. Have a lovely rest of the day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Goodbye.